To most people, March 9th just seems like another ordinary day that happens once every year. But to me and my family, it means so much more. On March 9th is the day that I was born, and I was the first child that my parents had. After doing some research, I found that there were many major events that happened on this day. We will cover some of these events that have to do with economics, politics, disasters, and deaths. We will start out with economics. On March 9th, 1959, Mattel Inc. produced the Barbie doll. The Barbie doll will become one of the most popular selling toys of all time, with there being over 1 billion sold and 3 of them selling every second. On March 9th, 1974, the Alaskan Pipeline was completed. This pipeline stretches 800 miles from Alaska to the Valdez Seaport, and this pipeline is capable of transporting 2 million barrels of oil per day. Next is political events. On March 9th, 1933, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt introduced the Emergency Banking Act during the Great Depression. The goal of this act was to ease the load on small, locally owned banks and to restore the public's confidence in the banking system. On March 9th, 1945, the U.S. attacked the Japanese. The U.S. dropped 2,000 bombs on the city of Tokyo, killing nearly 80,000 Japanese people. On March 9, 2011, Illinois abolished the death penalty, and at this time they became the 16th state to do so. Now we will get into some disasters that happened. On March 9, 1976, a cable car fell at a ski resort in Italy. The ski resort was called Cavallese, and the cable car fell 50 feet, killing 43 people. The lone survivor was a 14-year-old boy. On March 9, 1977, the search for survivors of the Romanian earthquake continued. The earthquake happened on the 4th, and hopes were starting to diminish as finding survivors was becoming very, very difficult. Finally, we will end with celebrity deaths. On March 9, 1977, the notorious B.I.G., also known as Biggie Smalls, was shot in Los Angeles at the age of 24. He is considered by some to be the greatest rapper of all time, with a couple of his hit songs being Juicy and Hypnotized. On March 9, 1996, famous actor George Burns dies at the age of 100. Some of his famous movies were Again and Oh God, You Devil. In conclusion, as you can see, March 9th is not just an ordinary day. It comes 1 out of every 365 days, and it packs a punch for all the major events that have happened on this day. There are many more events that have happened on March 9th, and I chose the ones that I feel are most important to our world's history.